Delta 2771, runway 34 left, wind 305 at 7. RNAV Bubby cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, RNAV Bug B cleared takeoff, Delta 2771. Thank you for Say Intentions for sponsoring this video. If you would like to purchase Say Intentions, please use my link in the description. It helps the channel. So thanks for watching, and hope this makes your decision easier to purchase or to wait not to purchase Say Intentions. Alright, hello and welcome everybody back to the video. I'm your SimCFI, which means I'm your flight instructor for any simulator purposes. If you have questions on Microsoft, P3D, GCS, you can leave a comment down below and I'll be sure to answer them. In saying that, I'm also a real pilot. I fly the CRJ 900 series. So if you have questions on the CRJ, leave them down below as well, or even how to become an airline pilot. I'll try to answer those as well. So without further ado, today we'll be looking at a tool or an add-on called Say Intentions. I was given this product to review and look at for actually an entire year by the Say Intentions group, so I'm very thankful for them to give it to me to look at it and showcase it and review it for you guys. And so this could be more of a first impression slash who or why you should buy this. So I'll kind of talk about it as we go. First impressions wise, it is still in the developing stage. It's fully out, but they're making constant adjustments to it every single day. And if you see something that's not quite right, or you know, you might have a little fix for something there, you can contact them. Or even they were telling me you can, if you know how to use the software properly, you can actually make edits yourself to an airport. If you, for example, know that this airport should give you a taxi clearance that should be Alpha Bravo Charlie, and they gave you Alpha Tango Delta, you can go in there and edit that they should be giving you this taxiway. So there's a whole bunch of edits you can do. I'm not that smart, so I just tell people about it. Either way, so yeah, first impression slash who should buy it. So we'll talk about it as we go. We're in Salt Lake City right now, and we're just about to push back for Jackson Hole. Should be departure off runway 34 right, and we'll have to request clearance. So you do exactly what you would normally do. If you ever forget the frequencies are here, you can also obviously use the chart. One nice thing as well is if you don't want to type in any frequency, you can just click on it and it would it actually sets it for you. For example, if I want to get clearance, I just click clearance and notice it's set 127.3. So I'm going to go ahead and ask him, or it, I guess it's AI, for clearance to Jackson Hole. Let's go ahead and get the ATC first. So you can click ATC. And it gives it to you in a text format, and also gives it to you through the voice.
Wind 305 and 7. Visibility 8. Sky conditions.
998, so I'll plug that in here.
Temperature 2. Dew point -3.
And I am using the Wing
Density
MCDU and EFIS and FCU to set up my flight here. Alright, let's go ahead and get clearance in here with information Lima. So you're going to say what you would normally say to an ATC if you've done ATC before. Now, if you actually, let me back up. If you haven't done ATC before, this is actually a great app for you as well to practice ATC skills with someone who's not going to get mad or anything. They're there. It's an AI, so it will just keep asking you and asking you and asking you, and you can perfect your calls if you want to. And there's a setting actually in Say Intentions. If you put it to student pilot, it will require, I think it's student pilot, I believe, it will require everything read back perfectly to a T. So we'll go ahead and ask. Salt Lake clearance, Delta 2771, requesting IFR clearance to Jackson Hole, information Lima. Get my notepad out. The first call takes a little bit, but they will respond eventually.
Delta 2771, cleared to Jackson via the Rugged 3 departure, and as filed. Climb and maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 310 minutes after departure. Departure on 135.5, squawk 5251.
We cleared Jackson Hole, Rugged 3 departure, update 1000, squawk 5251, Delta 2771.
Radar vectors, Echo Hotel Kilo, then as filed. Climb and maintain flight, correction, climb and maintain 8,000. Expect flight level 36010 minutes after departure. departure on 135.5, Glock 6351 Delta 16.
And so sometimes if it doesn't catch the audio, it shows up here, but this is actually, I believe, my audio problem because I am running the, I'm unfortunate to be running the Razor Synopsis software, and my system's getting a bit weird with it, so they do read this back to you over voice, but you might not have heard it because my audio is just messed up. But we did get a read back correct. So APU is already online, the bleed's there, go the seatbelts on, fuel pumps are on, no smoking's on. And we'll look at GSX connected here. Now they do actually, it's not implemented just yet, but they do have plans to have pushbacks actually internal through the system. So you would actually just tune up frequency, I think it's 19.9, and you'd say request pushback or connect tug or something like that, and the AI is actually going to get a pushback truck and connect it to you without GSX, which is pretty cool. Ground is 121.9. Again, you can scroll them or you can click them, whatever you like to do. Salt Lake ground, Delta 2771, information Lima, request pushback.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake City International Airport, information Lima, 1954 Zulu. Wind 305 at 7, visibility 8.
Oh.
Sky conditions, broken at 5,000 feet.
I think it thought I was asking for a natives.
Altimeter 299 at 8. Density altitude 3600 feet. Arriving and departing runways 34 right, 34 left, 35.
So these are some of the things where it's going to get better over time. I just said with Lima, but it thought I wanted a natives. Ground Delta 2771, request pushback.
Locking gear.
Delta 2771, pushback approved, tail east.
Push approved, tail east, Delta 2771. All right, we'll go ahead and spool number 1. So, yeah, I'll kind of talk about why you would want to get Say Intentions. Honestly, when I was reached out by the team
Please set parking brake.
to review it, I was kind of like, well, I have VATSIM, and I kind of like real people more than AI, and I kind of still feel that way, but the sad reality is VATSIM is never fully staffed. And if you want a fully staffed environment, this is kind of really the only way to do it for the cheapest. You can do Pilot Edge, but that only covers a certain part of the world. This is all over the world, multiple languages if you want to practice in your own language, although I'd recommend practicing in English if you're going to use it for real world eventually. And multiple accents as well. So the way I use Say Intentions is if I want to do a flight and I'm not flying with anybody, any of my friends, and I want ATC, I'll use Say Intentions, because I don't want to go on VATSIM and just make traffic callouts at a major airport. That's just not appealing to me. If I want to fly with friends, then I'll go on VATSIM and we can connect, we can see each other. And obviously if there is controllers on VATSIM on the flights that I want to do, I'm going to go on VATSIM and do those flights with those controllers. So that's kind of where Say Intentions fits in. It's kind of actually a little bit of a niche, for me at least, the way I use it. It fits right in. I want ATC. I'm just doing a flight, either for a virtual island that you can do or whatever you want, and there's no one online VATSIM. Let me go ahead and use Say Intentions, and I'll have full ATC. Now, in saying that, it's not like I don't hear anybody else. You'll actually hear other people talking, and those are real other people if you have the settings clicked. You won't be able to see them just yet, but apparently that's actually going to be getting worked on soon. Salt Lake ground, Delta 2771, ready taxi.
Delta 2771, taxi to runway 34 left via 3 west, Charlie 2 west south, Alpha 1.
34 left via 3 west, Charlie 2 west, Alpha 1, Delta 2771. So as we're taxiing here, some exciting news that I've been hearing as well is the goal for Say Intentions is to actually become a professional, certified training tool for those who are wanting to get their license in the real world by the FAA. I don't know about other countries yet, but in the US is the first goal. So I think what this is going to be great for, in my personal opinion, is my case where I'm just doing this for fun when I get home from work. Come do this again. And you want a little ATC. You don't want to make traffic callouts on a Unicom frequency. You actually want to get controlled. That's where that fits in for me. The second where that fits in is someone who just got the sim. They want to fly on VATSIM or with real-life controllers, but they're not quite ready. They don't know how to use their aircraft just yet. I think this would be an amazing tool for that person as well. And they'd be able to practice and watch videos and do all this stuff off the VATSIM network or off Pilot Edge network as well, and practice it here where no one's going to get mad at you. And lastly, the last case that I can see, but I'm sure as I use it more I might find different uses for different people, but the other main one is someone who just started their private pilot license can really utilize this tool nicely. Again, all those little airfields that have towers but they're never controlled on VATSIM, you can get control here. So I think that's where the demographic of the market is really going to gravitate towards. If you love flying on VATSIM and you just want more ATC, this is a nice little replacement while ATC is offline or while your friends are not flying with you, something like that. If you want to practice how to get onto VATSIM or practice for real life flying, this will do a good job. You'll have to be changing frequencies, and the different modes you can put this on to make it harder for yourself or easier for yourself. So it's good to practice for that as well. Alright, so we're approaching Alpha 1. There's Alpha 2 on the right side, and tower is ready on standby frequency. So because I haven't heard anything, I'm just going to go switch over to tower. And then you're just going to say, unless they come contact me first, I don't know if it's smart enough to know that I'm here. Let's see if they'll contact me first, or I'll have to tell them I'm ready. Tower, Delta 2771, short, 34 left, Alpha 1. Ready for takeoff. I'll add that part in there just so the AI knows.
Delta 2771, Salt Lake Tower, hold short of runway 34 left at Alpha 1.
Short 34 left, Alpha 1, Delta 2771. Tower, Delta 2771, ready for takeoff.
Delta 2771, runway 34 left, wind 305 at 7, RNAV Bubby cleared for takeoff.
Runway 34 left, RNAV Bug B, cleared takeoff, Delta 2771. Alright. So there's little things like that where you're waiting and I'm kind of like, this is taking a bit too long. Let me go ahead and see if it's the AI that's messing up or if it's me that's messing up. And so I just said ready for takeoff again, and it kind of came back and said, yeah, you can go. So there's just little things like that. But you can ask it a question. You can talk in plain English and it'll reply with answers. Departure, Delta 2771, leveling 8,000.
Salt Lake departure, radar contact, clear direct rugged, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Direct rugged, climb, flight level 250, Delta 2771. Alright, 250, direct rugged. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you're wanting to purchase Say Intentions or give it a try for the year, you can use my affiliate link down below. In saying that, Say Intentions is not a perfect product, there never is. One out there, the AI will do its best to give you the correct answer that you're looking for, but sometimes it does make mistakes. You'll have to ask again or re-clarify your your call. However, it is a great training tool to be used either to get yourself more comfortable with ATC before you use it on VATSIM, or more comfortable before you go to your next flight lesson in the real world. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We'll see you guys in the next one.